Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann Resonance Report. Today is Sunday, and I'm pretty sure it's the 17th of September. Yes, it is the 17th. Full transparency, the only reason I know it was Sunday is because it's my only day off. That's also why I'm so late, because I slept in. Yeah, I finally fell asleep at about 4 o'clock this morning, and I slept till about 8. Yes! How you doing with all these triggers that have been going off? All these little lines here, all these vertical lines, those are all trigger lines. Pulling your triggers all day long yesterday, all day long the day before, and it's continuing today. But the difference is today, yesterday afternoon, and this morning early, we're getting a lot of solar plexus energy. This right here is yesterday afternoon about 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then all of this right here is also solar plexus energy. So what is the purpose of your triggers being pulled and your solar plexus also being stimulated? That's a great question. Let's talk about it. All right, so we're moving forward energetically. The collective as a whole is moving forward. And my understanding from meditation is we've reached a nexus point. You need to make a decision. You need to either do the work to work on yourself and move forward, or stay where you are in your comfortable life, ignoring all of this wonderful stuff about you and just people pleasing and all that other stuff. You have to make the choice because you can't do both. There is no wrong choice. I'm not judging you. No one is judging you except you, by the way. But you have to make the choice. You hear people in my field, all of us spiritual teachers, talking about something big is coming. My impression is very strong that all of this energy we've been experiencing, all these triggers that are getting pulled, all this stuff that we're being told to do of re-examining the self is so that we can move forward. And now it's gotten to the point. You got to make a decision. With the solar plexus being receiving energy while your triggers are being pulled, this is so that you can examine how you see yourself in the world. This is about looking at all the aspects of yourself that you find triggering, right? Like, do you find other people around you who you perceive to be lazy very triggering? Why? What is it about yourself that you think is lazy? Or who told you you were lazy at some point? Who gave you that little label that you carry around and rub all over you like a dead fish, so that now when you see someone that you perceive as being lazy, it triggers in you because you don't like being called lazy? Right. So this is all about examining the self. I'm going to highly encourage every single person to journal. Journal today, journal tomorrow, about what it is in yourself that is being triggered. Why do you feel triggered in this way in regards to that? So think about your triggers. If you have a person who you are friends with that they do nothing but constantly complain, but they don't help themselves, and you find that to be very triggering, I want you to journal about it. Why is that triggering for you? Where does that come from? Is it because someone made you feel like you were doing that and it puts you on the defensive? This work is about releasing your triggers, and that doesn't mean just getting triggered. It means digging down into the trigger. Where is it coming from? And acknowledging where it comes from, and then taking responsibility for your part in your triggers. Because it's not someone else's job to tiptoe around the eggshells you leave on the ground. Nope, and I'm not doing that, and your friends aren't doing that, so pick up your eggshells. Listen, I love you guys, like I really do, and I'm not trying to be all tough love, BS, mean person, but you got to address your triggers. You cannot just keep putting it off. So the solar plexus energy and all the trigger firing coming in to help you examine this stuff and really do yourself the favor and actually examine it. Look at it. Journal about it. Meditate on it. Go for a walk with earbuds in, but don't turn them on so that your mind can think. Give yourself some space to think today. And be mindful that you are going to be highly reactive to people today, because all this solar plexus and all this triggers going off, it makes it very hard to respond to people. So be sure you're not giving your power away by reacting at people instead of responding to people. Just be mindful. Just be mindful, especially of yourself. Be mindful how you're talking to yourself, right? Would you say what you just said to yourself to someone else? No? Then maybe you shouldn't say it to yourself either. I'm just saying. And as always, have a great day.